Good morning, LHS, and welcome to a special edition of TNT News, where we are going to highlight our International Baccalaureate Program, better known as IB. I'm Emily Schnurkowski.
Hi everybody, I'm Mackenzie Kuntz, and we want to let everyone know about some of the great things about the IB program, which is celebrating its 20th year at LHS.
To start us off, some of our IB teachers will give us a quick introduction to the program.
Let's watch.
How much do you know about the IB?
Do you know IB is open to all juniors and seniors?
Did you know that IB students can earn college credit before even leaving high school?
And do you know IB classes are free?
It's okay. There may be a lot of you, especially freshmen and sophomores, who don't know a lot about IB.
But now is the time to learn.
First of all, IB stands for International Baccalaureate, a worldwide program of challenging academic classes that will prepare you for your future.
But IB is also a small learning community of teachers and students here at the high school that can help you get a head start on peers from other schools.
IB has classes in English, history, world languages, mathematics, sciences, and the arts. And if you take them all, you're in the IB Diploma program.
Students also complete a community service project, as well as complete a college-style theory of knowledge course taught by yours truly.
Talk to one of us or your school counselor for more information.
Depending on your interests and goals, there's a place for everybody in the IB family.
Thanks everyone for that great introduction.
Yes, thanks, but that only scratches the surface of what IB has to offer. My favorite part of IB is that it's an international education. You could be learning the same material as someone from across the globe.
I like the great connections you build with your teachers and peers. If you talk to former IB students, you can tell what an amazing impact the program had on them even after they left LHS.
Let's hear some alumni talk about what they loved about the IB program.
I am a 7th grade math teacher at McManus Middle School in Linden, New Jersey. I am also the summer day camp supervisor for the Department of Parks and Recreation in Linden. I graduated from Linden High School and received the IB diploma as a part of the IB diploma program. IB is single-handedly the reason why I was able to be as successful as I was in high school. Time management was the biggest skill that I received from the IB program. I was also able to receive 20 college credits from my experience with the IB program, as I scored high enough on the higher level exams to receive credit from Rutgers. This allowed me to explore a little bit in the beginning of my undergraduate studies before I decided what I wanted to do. IB was an experience that I wouldn't change. I was able to build relationships with teachers and as well as my fellow classmates, and I hope that you consider IB for your high school.
Currently, I am a senior graduating from Carnegie Mellon University with degrees in chemical and biomedical engineering. I was an IB diploma candidate and recipient in 2017. I took multiple science classes and courses in the IB program at the IB level that absolutely prepared me for college. As a whole, the IB program taught me skills and practices of time management and working and good study habits that directly translated to college and to my undergrad years. I cannot thank the Linden High School administration and teachers enough for supporting the IB program and supporting all IB program students because it truly is one of the best things that Linden High School has to offer, in that it prepares you so well for college. It teaches you great study habits and practices and makes you an extremely well-rounded student. So thank you to Linden High School for all of that, and good luck with everything.
I currently attend the Georgia State University in Atlanta, Georgia. I am a journalism major and I concentrate in multimedia broadcast reporting. The IB program is a program that I definitely recommend anyone should try out. It definitely helped me a lot, especially now in college, being in my major. I have to write a lot of essays, and I still use the templates that I use to write essays in my IB English classes. My IB Spanish class pushed me to get the seal about literacy, which allowed me to get jobs and opened up a lot of opportunities for me. Also, the IB classes that I took pushed me to have a great work ethic, which is something that I really needed in college. Just showed me how to use my full potential and all of my energy, and also to manage my time. That is something that I use a lot. Taking a whole bunch of IB courses your junior and senior year will definitely force you to manage your time, and it's something that I definitely am grateful for. And honestly, IB is a part of the person that I am today, and it definitely helped me a lot. So I definitely thank all of my teachers, and I think that it is something that everyone should try out. It is definitely rigorous, however, it's definitely worth it and pays off.
As you can imagine, being a college freshman in the middle of the pandemic wasn't so easy. But something that really helped with the transition is my past experiences in an international baccalaureate program. Personally for myself, it really helped me be able to rise to the occasion under pressure, while also learning how to manage my time more effectively, which is something critical in college life. Personally, I would recommend this program for anybody who's willing to accept the challenge and get a leg up on everybody else.
IB is an incredible program. I think it's one of the programs that truly changed me as a student for the better. After high school, I graduated and went to Rutgers University, where I studied English literature and graphic design. And I feel like without IB, I wouldn't have been the student I was. It prepared me with time management, better study habits. It made me an incredible writer, not to brag, but it truly did. It makes you such a different student in the best way. It also, allows you to challenge yourself and try new things that you wouldn't have tried before. IB challenges you to be the best version of yourself and to try new things. You're able to be a part of a community larger than yourself. As an international program, right, you're connected with the world. And I think that is such an incredible and powerful thing to be a part of. IB is a program that we're lucky to have in this district, and I was fortunate enough to know about it and to try it out and to challenge myself, and it was so worth it. As a student in college, and you're always a lifelong learner, you're able to see the world through a different lens, and you're able to truly become part of a larger community, a global community. And IB is one of those programs where you look back and you are thankful for all the experiences and all the challenges and those sleepless nights that it provided, but it was all worth it in the end. So definitely a program worth trying out.
The IB program benefited me in several ways. One major way it did was by preparing me for college. Since I already wrote lengthy papers, presented PowerPoints, and juggled schoolwork, extracurricular activities, and free time during the program, doing those things in college really wasn't as big of a deal. Also, I wouldn't be in the position I am today without the IB program. Colleges love rigor, and my decision to take on this challenge and prioritize my education definitely helped out all my college applications. So in all, the IB program was great. LHS has some really amazing IB teachers, and I learned a lot of interesting things and gained a lot of great experiences, and I really believe that the IB program was necessary for my transition from high school to college.
I'm a recent graduate from Montclair State University. When I was in high school, I took 3 IB courses. I was IB certificate, and they all helped me really learn how to balance my time with school, sports, and life outside of school, which was something that was very beneficial. It's something you have to learn how to do in college anyways, because you want to get yourself out there and learn new things, but you also wanted to stay on top of your schoolwork. I already had that tool, so I didn't feel that kind of stress as some of my other friends did, and it also just helped me know what my coursework was going to be like. I was getting A's on my first college papers, which felt really amazing because I knew how to write at a college level. I was doing so for the past 2 years prior. And yeah, I think overall the IB program is just great. You're gonna have a lot of support from teachers and staff, and if you ever feel overwhelmed or stressed, they'll help you. And yeah, it's a really great program.
I took IB courses both my junior and senior year, and it is something that I will forever be grateful for. I really do believe that it prepared me so well for college. Teachers in high school always try to warn you about how much work you're going to have in college, and they are definitely not wrong. Being in these courses gave me a glimpse into my future in terms of the amount of schoolwork that I was going to have in college and the type of schoolwork that I was going to have in college. So it really taught me to prioritize my work. There are so many strategies and tips that I learned in these IB courses from my teachers that I've used in college and even beyond college. So I would definitely recommend IB courses to everyone. It pushed me to become a better student, and I know it could do the same for you.
Thanks to all the alumni for sharing how the IB program helped them achieve success even after they left LHS.
We really haven't talked about it so far, Emily, but I think that some of the reasons that IB is so successful in helping students are the amazing teachers in the program.
That's right. They are some of the best teachers at LHS. Let's hear about why they like teaching IB courses and some of their best memories from the program.
I've been teaching IB Mandarin Chinese since 2016.
I have been teaching IB for 5 years now.
I would say 15 years at least.
Teaching the IB, more years than I have fingers, so I think it's 17 years that I've been teaching in the IB.
This is my second year teaching.
So I started teaching in the IB program in 2003, actually. I was asked to teach theory of knowledge, so I taught that until recently. And then with English, I started teaching the IB English course in, I think, 2011, so I think this is 10 years.
I like watching students develop into confident writers and public speakers.
About IB, it's a lot of things. I really love the challenge of it. I love after the IB time, when the students come back, and tell you that it was a great help for them. It's always a great feeling for that.
I really enjoy that students get to really challenge themselves. And it's not just learning Chinese, they get to learn culture, they get to learn politics, they get to learn about the environment, they get to learn subject matters in Chinese. And so helping them increase their knowledge and get a skill at the same time is very rewarding.
I think the IB sports class is a fun way to get an introduction to a lot of the higher college level science classes some of my students are going to be taking. And sports and exercise is a good way to look at things like anatomy and physiology, biochemistry, and even physics.
Was after the IB exams, getting the exam booklets back and looking at all the little doodles that IB students had put in the booklet, including one where it was a stick figure of a young lady who was saying that she was a student before IB, and she was all happy and smiles. And then after IB, her hair was frazzled, she was distraught, and she was saying all kinds of terms that we use in IB over and over and over again.
There's a lot, of course, because it's been a while. But I think probably my best memory is in the spring of 2014 when I was about to leave on my maternity leave for my son Henry. My students surprised me with a baby shower in the then media center. With balloons and games and cake, and it was just a really, really neat thing to see them all work together to make it happen just for me. I think it kind of showed the community that they had already established and that they wanted to do something kind. So that was a great day, it was a great memory.
Thank you for the memories, and thank you for all that you have done for me and my fellow IB students.
Oh, definitely. Thank you. I'm glad we got to host this show to highlight the IB program so underclassmen get to know what is available.
That's right. If you are a freshman or a sophomore,
or even if there are any middle schoolers watching,
you should take the time now to learn all you can about IB.
It offers you the chance to get an excellent education right here at LHS that will set you on the road to success in college and your future career.
Before we leave you, we want to give a huge shout out to our principal, Mrs. Horry.
Mrs. Horry was selected as a Union County Shiro, an honor that goes to women who have been inspiring, self-confident, energetic, and positive role models during the pandemic.
Congratulations to you, Mrs. Horry.
Now we have a few announcements. For anyone interested in playing football in the fall, there will be a mandatory meeting on Wednesday, June 2nd at 2:45 in the bleachers at the football field.
Everyone must wear a mask, and coaches will discuss summer workouts, physicals, and the 7-on-7 schedule.
Also, for anyone interested in playing boys soccer in the fall, there will be a mandatory meeting on Thursday, May 27th at 2:45 in Coach Mastriano's WebEx room.
If you haven't joined the Teams Remind yet, you can do so by sending a text to 81010 and entering the code TIGERSOC21.
And to all the students and staff, check to see if you have any forgotten library books at home or in your classroom. If you do, please return them by May 25th to the LHS Learning Commons, the front office, or in the drop box at the front entrance to LHS.
That's our show for this week. Tune in on June 4th for our annual senior special to wrap up the year. As always, you can watch all of our shows on our TNT News website.
And follow us on Instagram or Twitter for updates, news, and links to our YouTube channel.
Email tntnews@lindenps.org with any questions, suggestions, or story ideas.
Until next time, have a great week, LHS.